Okay.
And we're live. Yo, yo, yo. You know what this is, man. This is the check-in, the check-in, the check-in. We do this ish every Sunday at 8:30. We might be a little late, but we always on time, as I always say. And tonight we got something a little special, you know. But before we even do that, I am your boy, Heat Detector.
I'm your boy Jizzo. You already know.
Yeah, and this is the check-in. Before we get started, bro, give him that the disclaimer.
So we like to give y'all the disclaimer at the beginning of the show. Just know that the opinions and views expressed on this show, we are not professional. We are not licensed therapists. We are not licensed psychologists. We are not licensed nothing. We're just giving y'all the real, how we see it from our perspective, and we talk about real life things. And we believe that that's the best way that y'all gonna get it is from people that experienced it and have been through it in their lives. So we want y'all to know, man, and listen that, you know, this topic, the topics that we do every week are sensitive. If you're not built for that, if you're sensitive, you need to get off this station because we're going to give it to you the real. We're not yes, man. We are going to talk about it how it is, man. And we do that every single week. And sometimes the topics are about our lives. They're about things we're going through. And especially this week, it's about things that we've all been through. Everybody that's on this panel has been through some form of that. So we're going to talk about it, man. This is a very interesting show. I'm very excited for everybody that's tuning in. I hope as the people keep coming in, they realize that this is the check-in and we're doing a great thing here. So I want to go ahead and...
Wait. Hold on, man. You only did that part of the disclaimer.
Okay.
The other part of the disclaimer is...
Stop fucking playing with us?
Stop fucking playing with us, number one. Number two, if you got cotton candy ass ears and you dream of motherfucking unicorns and shit like that, this ain't for you.
That's like a 60s saying.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
the same
no,
age
no,
as
bro.
you. I'm not the same age as you.
Okay, well,
Cotton
whatever.
candy ears and roller dolly doby derbies.
Jizzo, my point is...
No, I know.
If you're
for real.
sensitive, get the fuck off this channel.
Seriously.
If you have problems hearing the truth, get the fuck off this channel.
We've had those issues before, and we've been told certain things, but that's not what we're on. We're just here trying to talk about things, how we really experience them,
how we see them,
and how we want y'all to see them. So hopefully it can help y'all out. We've had a lot of experiences on this show where people have been watching from the audience, from the world, and have actually benefited from the topics that we're talking about.
The show is a mental health show. Let's be clear on that. So this is not about bashing anybody or anything like that, but there will be things said. And that's why I said what I said. If you got them cotton candy ass ears, if you're sensitive and things hurt your feelings, this is probably not for you. Okay? Don't worry. Right. You can't come in here with your emotions on your sleeves because it won't get you anywhere.
All right. So with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and introduce. As y'all see, normally on the check-in, we don't have guests just starting off for the show, but we got some special guests. It's actually our co-host for tonight.
Yeah.
This organization has been doing a lot in the community for helping women that are coming out of prison and dealing with the different problems and issues that arise and dealing with that, and also many more things. I probably couldn't round it up in just a minute of just a few seconds of talking about it, but I'll let them do it. We've got the founder and the CEO of Women in Recovery, Women in Need Recovery. I'm sorry. So we got Bethany Little in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
And we've got Marcelo. We got Marcelo de Jesus Velasquez in the building. What's up, homie? Go ahead and talk into the mic, brother.
What's happening, family?
So Bethany, can you? So
Make
we're
sure
gonna.
Is your mic turned on? Make sure your mic's turned on.
My check.
There you go.
So we wanted to go right in the beginning of the show, Bethany, and talk about, because we want people to know right away what you do and what it is, why you're here. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and talk about what it is that Women in Need Recovery does, and you know everything that you've been doing. I think it's just so much. There's no way for me to wrap it up. Let's let you do it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for having us. So Women in Need Recovery, we actually, most of the people know us by Win Recovery. We serve women and the LGBTQ2S plus population that are coming out of prison, jail, coming out of treatment, and has had some involvement in the criminal justice system. And so, you know, it started off with my own story of being homeless and struggling with substance use disorder. And I decided that when I got clean, and by the grace of God, I was able to stay clean when I got clean, I wanted to provide some housing, because when I got out of treatment, there was no housing. I had to go back to the streets where I used. And so I ended up staying clean, went back to school, and by the grace of God, was able to open a safe home. And within that time, it really wasn't. I really wasn't going down the avenue of incarcerated individuals. I was really focused on recovery. But then I realized most people in recovery have had that substance use disorder, and over time, I realized that was because of trauma and mental health disorders. And so that's when I decided to start tailoring the program toward that. And so 2019, one house in Champaign, 2020, second house in Champaign, 2021, a house in Berwyn.
Nice.
And now I think we're up to 6 houses now, 3 in Berwyn and 3 in Champaign. And because the success of the program and, you know, our ability to look at everybody as an individual, and I decided that I wanted to provide this for all of Cook County. And so that's when we opened the Wind Resilience Resource Center. And so anyone of that population, you know, we help. But at this point, we done just open the doors and help
Right.
everybody now.
Right, right.
So all inclusive. So yeah.
Well, I look like my ass is on fire over
Yeah, but that's us in a nutshell.
there. Nice. That's dope. That's really dope, actually. Like to transition, you know, from addiction and now helping people, and you know, you go from one house and now you had 2, and then now you get 3, and you get 4. You know, that's got to be the feeling of accomplishment has got to feel really good. But then I think a lot of times, sometimes when we have that type of accomplishment, that the need and the want for more, because you always feel like I could help more people and I can do more, and there's got to be more that I could do. Do you feel like that is like a part of like still kind of a struggle going forward?
It definitely is. It's almost it almost feels like a curse sometimes.
Right.
Because God has blessed me with the ability to be that voice that most don't have, and so
Right.
I do feel a need to constantly go far and far. That yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
Did you ever
Yeah.
feel when we've been dealing with my Shy City Cypher's done a lot with like stopping the violence and doing stuff in the community? Did you? And people always feel like their small part isn't enough. And I've heard that from people saying, "Oh, well, I would do something, but what am I gonna do?" Did you ever feel that at the beginning, saying to yourself, "Well, what can I do?" You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes you feel like it's just you trying one thing, and how many people can you affect? And look at what it blossomed into. So, did you ever have those moments where you said, "Well, what am I gonna do?"
Well, I don't want to sound conceited or anything, but
No,
no.
sound like that.
Speak your fucking truth. Speak
No,
your truth.
I didn't. Like, I knew that I could do it. I felt like this was the mission and this is what I was going to do. And I drew it out on a piece of paper, and my fear is failure. And I haven't experienced that yet.
Right.
And one of the triggers when you are in recovery is failure.
Right.
You know,
Big
that
time.
sense. And so it's always been a worry to me, because everything that's been put on my plate, going back to get my bachelor's degree, my MSW, like all of these things that I've accomplished on top of all of this growth. And so I haven't felt that, and I don't want to feel that.
Right.
So
It's gonna be there. But Marcella, tell us something about you, brother. You're gonna have to pick that mic up though.
In my case, I grew up in the streets. I come from the streets. You know?
Right.
And it's like the double-edged sword. It's a blessing and a curse, you know?
Yeah.
I come from humble upbringings, you know? My father and my mother were married for 45 years. My father passed away from cancer while I was incarcerated. I've served 21 years in prison. Damn it, yesterday it made 18 months since I've been home.
Congratulations,
Nice.
brother.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And I said to myself, I'm I'm gonna hit the round running.
Yeah.
I was given a chance by an organization called. They gave me employment. I was one of the apprentices that leaned towards policy. So I immediately started learning the ins and outs of policy change, how to reform the criminal justice system, how to aim to change some of the laws that actually is feeding to the cycle of violence.
Right.
You know, talking about the things of trauma, which is typically being thrown in like it's nothing. People play with trauma nowadays.
Right.
They play with the word love. Right.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah.
understanding that I was once upon a time the individual that was part of torn down, destroying my community. Therefore, I wanted to return back and being able to rebuild not only the Latinx community, but what I like calling the Latinx community, the
Right.
black and brown community.
Absolutely.
You know, and I say community in the single because we tend to always say communities.
Right.
And when you even say communities, you actually divide
Separate,
it.
yeah.
Exactly. So when I say community, it's because we are one.
Right.
And in a system that can continue to suppress us, oppress us, exploit us, you know,
Right.
the need of keeping us poor, keeping the status quo, allowed me to understand that the third eye was awakened. That I went in at age 20, I came home at age 41, and when I went in, the mother of my only child was pregnant. And so I was, by the grace of God, I had a good family,
Right.
a team of family members. And I had a good, his mother was a good one that raised him good. So understanding that he was raised, I was able to raise him from behind a jail cell.
Right.
And for me to come home, and then after 12 months of being out, being given a job by this lady right here.
Right. Right.
And we sat down for 15 minutes. This was April 28th, a Friday, at 2 o'clock. I came to the open house late. And I sat down for 15 minutes. And I explained to her how I was involved in a process that was able to change 11 different laws.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? All related to laws that was affecting the black and brown community, our
Right.
children. So she took interest and she made me a proposition. She asked me to come in and be able to assemble a team and create a policy department, an
Right.
entity within our organization.
Right.
And we took off. I've been with her now maybe about 5 months. And I was the first straight man among a bunch of women that was able to got the job done.
Right.
But then we were able to bring who you're gonna now hear from, Raylan, Guilford, and Gerardo Gonzalez.
Let's take a second to acknowledge the people on the screen. If y'all seen them, they up there in the right-hand corner. We got the homie Raylan in the building. Say what's up, brother.
What's up? What's up? How everybody doing out there?
No doubt, no doubt. We got the homie Gerardo in the building. What's up, dog?
Yo, what's up, man? ¿Cómo está mi gente?
Pa' adelante, man. Ya tú sabes. Hey, look, man. So
Hold on, real quick. I know everybody right now, I'm getting a lot of messages right now saying that there's static right now. We're going to try to fix that as we go. I was going to tell you, don't think I'm not paying attention. I'm over here checking everything, and there's some static. So I'm over here trying to fix the static as we're going. I thought we had fixed that before we got on, but apparently it's not. So I'm working on that right now as we speak. So we might have to jump out and jump back in because just a second ago we didn't have it, and now we have it again. So hey, we've been going through shit with this new software that I got. So bear with us, please. So we're gonna
Hey, stuff me some of that ice cream cake,
We're
man.
coming right
Finna
back
go
in.
commercial.
Y'all brothers come right back in. Gotta hop out and come right back in.
Man, the piece bigger than that, man. All right.
All right. Yeah. Shit. Man.